What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve.
I'm Lindsay.
Today we're going to be reacting to Michael Myers. No, oh my goodness, no. No.
Michael McIntyre.
Michael McIntyre. Americans don't understand English. And I think what I just said, or couldn't say, proves the point. But he is on some show called The Jonathan Ross Show. I've heard of this show, but I don't really know anything about it.
I haven't heard of the show.
I think it may be some sort of late night talk show.
Oh, probably.
I'm guessing maybe where they're, having a lot of comedians and things like that. But guys, I've had a ton of people ask us to check this clip out. And based off the title, I'm guessing this is going to be pretty funny.
Yeah, it's probably roasting us.
But I'm kind of speaking over my words because I've come down with some sort of a cold and I've got a very scratchy throat and whatnot right now, and it's kind of playing with me a little bit. But guys, this is a pretty short clip, so I think we'll just go and get into it. Americans supposedly don't understand English.
The thing about Americans that I've thought about the language is that they say they speak English, but they've had to change it to make them understand it more. Go with me on this, because I've thought it through. They've changed some of the words. So they've taken the English language, but they've looked at some of it and they thought, no, I think we need a little bit more explanation here, okay? That's my American accent. So things like pavement. So they can't work with pavement, so they've changed it to sidewalk. Yeah. They needed more information. They needed to know where they were going to be walking so that they wouldn't get run over.
So that's it. I didn't think of that.
Pavement, sidewalk. So I think there must have been a period of time where they ran with the word pavement. But
to be fair,
we still use the word pavement.
Yeah, but
it's
pavement
just usually referring to the material of like the roadway or
If someone were to tell me pavement here in America,
it's not a specific thing.
Well, I would be thinking they're talking about the material the road is made of.
Right, or a parking lot or something.
But I have heard that in the UK that is what you would call a sidewalk.
Really? I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
They kept getting hit by cars. So they changed it to sidewalk. Now, bear with me here, John, because I've thought this through. Yeah. Bin, the word for bin. In American, waste paper basket. Yeah. They needed to know not only what to put in it, they needed to know that not only it was paper, but waste paper, and then it goes into a basket. It's not just any paper. They kept throwing away fresh paper for a period before they introduced the word waste paper.
I don't know if I've ever heard someone say waste paper basket.
No, that's way too wordy.
What I know of as bin in the UK, we would call a trash can. Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's two separate things there, but
like I've seen sometimes it referred to as a waste basket. Sometimes, like on like especially on websites where they're selling them. Like
but I don't think I've heard waste paper basket. That's something
that's very redundant.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. That's one I don't know of either, so.
You see, it's like they need instructions. Glasses for your eyes, they call them eyeglasses. They needed to know where to put them on their face. Because they used to have glasses and they would put them on their thighs and they would put them on their feet and they would say, I can't see any better with the glasses. And then somebody went, no, they're eyeglasses. Well, why didn't you call them eyeglasses?
Hold on, though. This one...
I mean, I can kind of see his point, but
here's
we have
the
other
difference.
terms
Yes,
to use that, like drinking glasses.
No, but besides that, eyeglasses. Someone says eyeglasses. I know they're talking about they need them to see. They're prescription grade glasses. But we also sunglasses, right? So like that makes me curious if in the UK you guys would just call all glasses, or do you?
What do you call sunglasses?
Yeah.
I know. I think in Australia they call them sunnies.
I've heard that before. I don't know why, but
I don't know.
That's interesting to me. But yeah, like
drinking glasses, eyeglasses, sunglasses.
I must say though, I don't think I would call them eyeglasses. I know the term. I hear people say it, but like I would probably say glasses and sunglasses.
I would only get specific if we're not already talking about it.
I guess that's true. A lot of it depends on context and what you're doing in the moment.
There's a game called squash. Have you heard of it?
Yes.
Not in America. Racquetball. They needed... It's a true story. They needed to know what they were going to be playing with, a racquetball, and even then they get confused because there's no court. They don't know where to go. They just wander through the street going, I want to play racquetball. I want to play racquetball. So they're probably going to have to change that. But my favourite one, without a shadow of a doubt, is horse riding. Do you know what horse riding is in America?
Is it not called horse riding?
No. horseback riding.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Area of the horse.
I never thought about that.
There were terrible problems because there was a period of time when they didn't call it horseback
Oh,
riding.
goodness.
They used to hold on to the tail. And then... Are you sure this is how they ride the horses?
Dude, I love his American accent with this.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Oh my goodness, but that is so true. Oh my goodness.
Oh, different thing you're doing there.
Anybody who's watching this show who may have been flicking the channels,
That's not a moment you want.
no. This was a story about American and descriptive words.
Oh, that was funny, guys.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, it's just a little quiz. Do you know who was sitting in the green room when he was out there doing the interview?
Oh, no.
They showed in the back.
I saw a few people, but I didn't pay attention. Where was that?
Do you have a guess?
Okay. Okay.
They're not, I don't think they perform together anymore.
This guy and this guy look familiar. I have no idea who these people are, though. I like
think
off the top of my
at
head.
least two of them are like solo acts now. They were banned.
I have no idea.
One Direction.
Oh.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's not really my thing. Really,
it's not really mine either.
I've heard some of their songs or whatever in the past, but like, yeah. But guys, this was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I love the word differences we have between our countries.
Same.
Obviously, I have learned quite a few of those word differences, and that's something that Lindsay definitely wants to explore more as well.
I really want to look at like the origins of the different accents, like how American English became about versus
it is really interesting because, for example, even on the coast of North Carolina, there and the Outer Banks. You know, I'm from North Carolina originally, and we have Outer Banks out there. So there are these, a chain of islands off the coast there, and there's a pocket there of people that literally, if you go there, they sound like they just hopped off a boat from England. They have kept they have kept their accent all these years somehow because they've just kind of been isolated on the Outer Banks there on this particular island. And it makes me wonder what their words for things may be compared to other people in America.
Probably closer to like Old English or
But you're right. It makes me wonder because all these were interesting. It was a very short clip, but like it was really interesting. Like horseback riding. Yeah, why in the world do we call it horseback riding? I've noticed this just on here. It's like we like to, in America, take the original English word or what a lot of people in the UK would say for something, and we add the place or the location to it.
Like
horseback riding, eyeglasses. What was the others? I can't think. Well, racquetball. What we're using with the game.
Yeah, we like to be more descriptive, I guess.
I think that is. I think Americans tend to be very descriptive with their words. More literal, yes.
Yeah.
I think that is a good way to put it. I would definitely say, based off of what we learned so far, we seem to be very literal.
Whereas, I mean, I don't know all the ins and outs of it,
not.
but whereas the origins of English in England, I feel like a lot of the words, unless you are from there and you grew up speaking like that, then you would have a hard time understanding what it was sometimes.
Right.
I can't really think of an example, but
yeah,
it just seems like you have fancier words.
That type of thing is so interesting, and I'd love, like you said, I'd love to know the origins of all these different word differences
And where it branched off and changed. And
one he said I find interesting though is like racquetball and squash. What is the original reason for that game being called squash? Because if someone told me I'm gonna go play squash, I would have no idea what it was.
Well, I mean, the thing with squash, though, is there's multiple different things that mean squash.
Yeah.
Squash the drink, which is in the UK.
I didn't know about until...
I know, either. Squash the vegetable.
Yes,
Or,
but they may call squash something different. I know there's a number of vegetable differences.
and then also squash, like I'm going to squash you like a bug.
Yeah.
So, which might be where the
I don't know.
racquetball game term
I've
came
never
from.
seen the game squash being played. I know of it somehow, but...
Is that the one where you play yourself, basically, by hitting against
Well,
the wall?
racquetball, I've never played racquetball either, but I think racquetball, isn't that where you
Like
get in
a
that
room
you get in that
and
room?
you- yeah.
And I think you sometimes, maybe you play by yourself to practice,
Or
but I
have
think
a-
you have one partner and you
yeah.
guys just hit it around, which looks like a lot of fun if that is squash. I think that would be a game I would like. I've never played, I don't even know where you'd go play that. I think you'd have to have a specialty,
Yeah. It's
place.
not, I don't think it's super popular.
Maybe a YMCA or something. Yeah, but
Anyways,
guys, for this short clip, our video is probably getting a little longer now because we are rambling.
Okay, off topic.
Really love this topic though, and let us know in the comments, guys, if you have suggestions regarding this type of content. We're beginning
word
to
origins.
Yeah, the word origin stuff. Also, just comedy stuff in general as well. We really are liking some of the comedy stuff we're seeing.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow us on our journey to discover anything and everything about the UK and Ireland. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Bye.